As the new millennium turned over, these were the girls that turned everyone on.
Oh, you want a bite?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 sexiest women per decade, 2000s. For this list, we've looked at only the sexiest women of the 2000s. There are no criteria specifics regarding their profession. We've included all famous females for this one.
Why don't you just come here and kiss me again?
This is part of a series of videos on the top 10 sexiest women spanning the decades from the 1970s to the 2000s. Enjoy.
Fate doesn't decide everything. People get to choose.
Number 10, Jennifer Lopez.
It means you're not my type.
To begin today's sexy show, a little bit of J-Lo. The singer and actress was just about the hottest personality in all of Hollywood at the turn of the century. And she had one of the hottest bodies in the world.
I'm still Jenny from the block.
Desired especially for her perfect derriere. Every music video and movie that Miss Lopez starred in was well worth taking a few minutes out of your day for. And that Versace dress at the Grammys? A stunning something that we'll simply never forget.
Well, Jennifer, this is the first time in 5 or 6 years that I'm sure that nobody is looking at me.
How fans wish Jenny was from their block.
I'm still Jenny from the block.
Number 9, Shakira.
La poesía, las alusiones hasta la danza, pero no cualquier tipo de danza, sino...
So hot we sing her name twice.
Shakira.
Shakira came out of Colombia in the 21st century and took over as the sex symbol of pop music.
Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story.
The video for hit single Whenever, Wherever had fans daydreaming about her whenever, wherever.
Whenever, wherever, we're meant to be together.
In fact, the entire Laundry Service album had people rethinking the sexual promise that household chores could bring.
There's a man I chose, there's my territory.
Hips Don't Lie proved the best-selling single of the century until that point, and that's the truth. Is it any wonder when her hips and her body in general look like that?
I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go, real slow. Don't you see that your scene is perfect?
Number 8, Britney Spears. She hit us baby one more time at the end of the 90s before becoming a sex icon of the 2000s. First she oopsed and did it again. Then she was a slave for us, and then she wasn't a girl but wasn't yet a woman.
I'm not a girl, not yet a woman.
All of those things, combined with an is she, isn't she saga surrounding her virginity, made Britney seriously attractive. Sure, she shaved her head amidst a breakdown in 2007, but we're prepared to leave Britney alone on that one, because her glory days were gorgeous.
Oh baby, don't you wanna dance up on me? Are you ready?
Number 7, Jessica Alba.
Oh yes, I should have figured you for a little kinkster.
She began the decade as our dark angel. She ended it as our every kind of angel. Jessica Alba's rise to stardom was seriously sexy.
Is that all you've got?
As Bruce Willis astutely observes, she grew up and filled out for her role in Sin City, before teasing audiences further in a skin-tight getup as Sue Storm in Fantastic Four.
Excuse me?
Equally as eye-catching as girl next door Cam Wexler in Good Luck Chuck. In that movie, she works at a penguin enclosure, which must have been difficult considering how hot she is. We thank you.
Whatever you say, Harvey. Let me throw some clothes on.
Number 6, Megan Fox.
Oh, God, I can't even tell you how much I'm not your little bunny.
For this lady, things are very much a case of Fox is as Foxy does.
She's an evil jock concubine, man. Let her hitchhike.
Megan Fox kickstarted her career by confessing as a teenage drama queen in 2004, before her major breakthrough role as Michaela Baines in Transformers in 2007.
My dad, he was a real grease monkey.
A movie which transformed her Hollywood profile and transformed our ideas of sexiness. The dark-haired dream girl even had the decency to reprise her role for an 2009 sequel. That face, that body, that attitude, surely she came from outer space along with Optimus Prime and company.
I had fun. So, thanks for listening.
Number 5. Heidi Klum. Germany has a magnificent history within the world of modeling, and Heidi Klum is easily one of the country's most excellent exports. Having signed with Victoria's Secret in 1997, Klum could be looked at for much of the 2000s in just her lingerie. And we're guessing you did look, and then looked again, and then again, and just how does she do it? The occasional foray into acting meant we even had the odd opportunity to ogle her in moving film. Ogle away, people, ogle away.
Oh, I know. Giants are supposed to be big, ugly, and mean.
Number 4. Charlize Theron. There aren't many people who could win an Oscar for playing gruesome serial killer Eileen Wuornos and be selected as one of the sexiest women of all time. But Charlize Theron isn't like many other people.
Really?
Theron is a class actress and an even classier lady.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Appropriately sure of herself and her sexiness, she has been able to take on intense, sometimes uncomfortable roles and still wow us whenever she walks the red carpet. She can please, she can tease, she could have you on your knees, could Charlize.
We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Number 3. Aishwarya Rai. Frequently called the most beautiful woman in the world, Aishwarya Rai was thrust into acting after being crowned Miss World in 1994. Originally a model, Rai made her acting debut in 1997. And she quickly became a mainstay in Bollywood cinema, appearing in various commercial hits throughout the 2000s. Lending her gorgeous face to ads for global brands like Pepsi and L'Oreal, Rai is not only considered sexy for her looks, but also for her humanitarian work, which includes efforts to eradicate polio and poverty. Number 2. Angelina Jolie.
And a lady should be modest.
Yes, a lady should be modest.
After completely outshining Winona Ryder in Girl Interrupted, Angelina Jolie rode into this decade on the coattails of her own Oscar success. And she did so in the most desirable way possible.
But you know I can't resist a bit of fun.
The word luscious doesn't do Jolie's lips justice. And if the eyes are the windows to the soul, then her soul is scorching hot.
Have you been selling big guns to bad people?
We haven't even begun to describe Angelina's body, but that's only because it leaves us speechless. The first 5 letters of her name sum her up entirely. She must be heaven sent. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The thought of me creaming myself when I stood for strangers doesn't turn you on.
Well, like that, yes.
I'm all wet. Can I come in?
I'm still not quite sure how good you are.
Oh, so good. If I had one more night to live, I'd want to spend it with
Excuse me, officers? My car broke down up the street there, and I was wondering if y'all could help me out.
Well, yes, ma'am. We'll be happy to.
Oh, you're sweet.
Number 1. Monica Bellucci. To out-sexify the likes of Jolie and Theron, you have to be truly something. And Monica Bellucci is definitely that. The Italian model turned actress is just achingly attractive. after roles in various European movies, including Irréversible, Bellucci's part as Persephone in The Matrix Reloaded had audiences rewinding to watch her scenes again.
She wasn't kissing your face, my love.
Best known as a face of fashion, however, for the second half of the decade, she was Dior's leading lady. Her resume goes unrivaled, her prettiness unparalleled, her sex appeal is unsurpassable.
If you want the keymaker, follow me.
Do you agree with our list? Which sexy lady of the 2000s did we skip?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh.
For more mind-blowingly beautiful top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You figured that out all by yourself?